the euphoria, the excitement that is sweeping across the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency community is huge. In fact, eventually, light has won over darkness. Donald Trump winning this election is a huge victory, not only for US, but for the world as a whole. But I've been talking about this, his winning on this channel, but a lot of people just see it to be probably a rant. They don't know about that's the reality that is actually coming to happen. And in fact, one of those people that doubted this is one of the guys in the Discover Self team who doubted his winning and rather see Kamala Harris winning. But eventually, he has come to see that Trump has actually won the election. So why were you having hope that Kamala will win this election?
People believe we are in the end time, the end days, and everything that being prophesied in Revelation is what is happening in our time. Okay. So people pictured Kamala Harris to be that woman that was on to come and fulfill that part of the prophecy on Revelation 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
And his winning, do you think Trump winning will have a positive impact on Africa or a negative impact on Africa?
What I know about Trump, I believe that the effect of Trump governance on Africa will have more negative impact, or the negative impact of Trump government will outweigh the positive when it comes to impact on Africa.
How?
First of all, it's about Trump dislike for blacks, and
but
in the campaign message of Trump, he has been proclaiming that when he comes to power, the first thing he's going to do is deport most of the unlawful immigrants that we know about, and we know that one of the most of the immigrants in America is a blacks. It's a gay Trump dislike, and so he's going to deport most of them.
But these people are illegal migrants. They don't have the right document to stay in the country. So, but this is why Donald Trump never liked the media, because the media has always been used as a tool to blackmail him for a little propaganda that makes it look like he doesn't like black people. But in reality, that is not the case. This is just a whole propaganda. Now, if Trump is saying that people who don't have legal document should not stay in the country, then why should he be wrong in this? And in reality, in America, America is not like African countries where every Tom, Dick and Harry could just do anything and go away with it. They go by the law. In fact, if you don't have the right documents, you cannot get a job. You cannot have access to social amenities. You see, and you will be left probably in the hood, having no way to go. So in fact, you'll be there will be less benefit to you in the society. You are even going to be more of a burden. You see, so I think Trump wants sanity, and that's what we all want. We want sanity. I don't think those that have the right documents is going to deport them. I don't think so.
He's not going to. But the man dislike for blacks was shown during the Black Lives Matter. That a simple story or a simple speech from the president to calm down issues was never done. That saw mass demonstration on the street. And when Biden came to power, the first thing he did was to call the son of the George Floyd, and he knelt down and he begged and apologized to the son of the man and apologized to him for the police killing his father. So that is one of the things. So this is the reason why most people saw Trump not to vote like blacks, and that's what about the phrase Black Lives Matter. So if you, from what your point of view, thinking that it was propagated by the media, it means that Trump shot himself in the foot, and he was the one who, or he gave an avenue that caused the media to propagate this agenda of blacks.
I think that time what was happening was that a lot of people were like stampeding on him to come out and make a statement about the whole thing. There was a whole stampede on him. And in fact, even if I was the one, I don't want to be full pressured to do something. So being a leader, he has to apply wisdom, and tempers were high. I think sometimes it's not all the time you need to really talk. There are some times you need to be quiet. You see, because tempers were really high. So that could be a strategy that he employed. You see. But anyway, let's look at the other interesting thing about the election. But someone like Elon Musk was supporting Trump, and that looks weird, isn't it? Could it be that he's having a very secret agenda why he was supporting Trump?
Yes, Elon Musk was seen on the campaign trail of Trump.
Yeah,
Musk is one of the financial supporters of Trump. He pumped much money into Trump's campaign, and we saw him campaigning for him. But one thing is that Elon Musk, all this election is like a business. So businessmen, rich men that want to continue with their market avenues will back these politicians with money, and when these politicians come to power, they also provide them with the necessary conditions and atmosphere for them to promote their business. Elon Musk, what is Elon Musk into? Currently, he bought something known as the Neuralink.
That Neuralink is satanic.
Yes,
satanic.
And when you put that Neuralink on Google and tell Google to break it down, when that Neuralink is being broken down, you have something known as the 666. So the Neuralink being brought down or broken down or integrated deep down, you get what?
666.
Yeah. So
very satanic.
Elon Musk also have something that is also about propagating, and that is the electronic medicine. I mean, and I believe that since Trump has come to power and he was financially supporting Trump, he will use that avenue, or Trump, the political power of Trump, he will stand on that avenue and will propagate that
to do business.
Electronic what?
Yeah.
Medicine.
Drug, yeah.
Let me tell you, from this year, next year, or from this year, next year going, you're going to hear something about an electronic chip, and it's from Elon Musk. This electronic chip, Elon Musk is going to come out and tell the world that the medicine that they give us, they are not good. Them paracetamol,
those tablets, so they're solid tablets.
Tell us what these,
and then look it up medicine.
Not good enough.
Yeah.
And what we need now is
electronic medicine,
and that is what is going to is
very satanic.
And this is very satanic. It is a mind controlling tool.
Yeah.
A mind control to that Elon Musk is what. And someone is saying that this mind control tool is mostly targeted at Africa. Now they are realizing that we are awakening. Most youth or most the Africans are now awakening. The youth are now awakening. So they are coming back as a second kind of mind control, second kind of slavery.
In a smart way.
By bringing out this electronic medicine. So we expect this time going, whilst Trump take his seat in the presidency, Elon Musk is going to come fully out of the world and to present this electronic medicine.
What is even scarier is the Neuralink. That Neuralink, when it is being inserted into you, is going to mind control the individual. And that means that just like AIs controls robots, humans are going, we are not going to become human cyborgs and being controlled by this Neuralink. Because in that case, you not have access to be able to control your impulses. You cannot control your intentions. You cannot control your intellect. And in fact, when that even happens, there might not even be the need for, you cannot access to know who is more intelligent than the other, because everything is being controlled by the AI. So there will not be the need for assessing people in school to know who is intelligent than the other, because we have the AI in you, instead in you, that virtually controls everyone. So virtually everyone will look like equal and will be more like robots. And that is why it's so sad that people are not aware of this satanic agenda being propelled by Elon Musk. And this is a target at what is in the Bible about the Holy Spirit being the one that's supposed to control our thought and inspire our thought. Now we have AIs now inspiring our thought and controlling our emotions and impulses. You see, so this is a whole satanic agenda. That is a biblical prophecy being fulfilled. You see, so that's why it's quite serious. And not only Elon Musk, Bill Gates with that with his agenda of trying to protect the earth. But do you think he really wants to protect the earth with that, thinking that there is so much, the sun is so much on the earth, therefore he need to bring a kind of mechanism that will protect the earth? I don't think that's really the case.
That's not the case. And Bill Gates has his agenda, and that agenda is to depopulate the world, or to depopulate the earth.
Yeah.
Bill Gates' agenda is to depopulate the earth.
And
he came out with another evil means, and this is by geo-weather engineering. To produce something, you know that the chemtrails, someone may ask, what is the chemtrails? Basically, when you look into the sky and there's an aeroplane or helicopter moving around, just passing by, you realize that there's kind of a powder or a powder particle.
I don't think a lot of people have taken notice of this.
Just we follow up.
Yeah.
We follow up the aeroplane, and minds have not gone there. They are not just, people will think that it's like a fume or a smoke from this aeroplane.
Yeah, ordinary smoke. Yeah.
They are a kind of powder-like substance made from chemicals.
Yeah.
And that is what is being sprayed by these aeroplanes in the sky. So what's the name of that chemical? It's known as what? The chemtrails produced by Bill Gates. Bill Gates is saying that he has realized that the rays from the sun hitting the earth is too much. So he has to create something that will, when spread into the atmosphere, when spread into the sky, it will prevent the sun rays from hitting directly on the surface of the earth. That means it will be like a blockage.
But honestly, the idea, the concept, the purpose is not bad. But behind it, that's not really the purpose it wants to serve.
Yes.
There's a satanic purpose that he wants to serve with this kind of thing that he's bringing on board.
Yes.
See?
So some scientists, as we were saying, some scientists have been following what he has done that for years. But some scientists said, let's find out about the composition of this chemtrails.
Yeah.
They realized that it's poisonous. So as it's being sprayed into the atmosphere, when it comes down here on this, it's poisonous to life here on Earth.
And plants.
And plant also.
Yeah.
So
even animals.
Once we breed them in, that's the reason for these health issues. And that's the reason behind the plant dying, and also the reason from this climatic world change.
Yeah.
Now
all of a sudden
we are in the rainy season, but the sun is shining.
Yeah.
We get to the dry season, and it's raining.
It's raining. Things are unpredictable.
And this is the results of what is going on. Now it will rain, and there's a kind of flood, which is too much excessive, killing a lot of people. Like it's not. You realize that now this is not normal.
Yeah.
This is not natural. It's man-made, created by by spraying these chemtrails in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And the agenda is to coarse farming. Coarse farming. So as from here, as from this time going, next year, the following that will come after, you realize that there will be kind of like farming. Farming is what's going to take over the world, and some countries might not have food to eat because of this evil agenda by what?
But these people,
and the reason is what? To depopulate the earth.
Yeah, and that's the agenda of the people of the Eye of Providence. I've been talking about this on this channel. They have a very sinister and evil agenda, and they pass through wars. In fact, most of the wars in Africa and across most developing countries, they are those that are behind. It's like a business that they are actually into, but they bring about wars. They bring about famines. They bring about pandemics. And whenever these things happens, they impoverish the people. It brings about more poverty. And when this happens, the gap, if you look at the US dollar, that pyramid there is what has summarized the world financial system. And if you look at the 3 layers at the top, that is where the people of the Eye of Providence they belong to. They are those that control the world politics and then the world financial system. And they include the world politicians and the world scientists. If you look at the pyramid, the 3 top layers at the top, and the remaining down is where the middle class, the lower class, and the very poor, that is where they are categorized. So they will do whatever they can do to further widen that gap. And that's why they rely on pandemics, on wars, famines. And all this are being played out. The people do not know. They would rather be hailing Elon Musk, be hailing Bill Gates. They don't know these people have a very sinister and satanic agenda to reduce the human population. We don't even understand this.
One way to control man is to just push fear in that man.
Yeah, so don't you think Trump also winning has a very positive news for the war in Ukraine?
Because it's not a positive news to only that what is going on, but it's a positive news to the world.
Yeah.
Because I'm not saying it's a good news to the world, because chunk of the oil that we use by the world is being provided by Russia. Remember that when from 2020 up to now, the whole world nation is being hit with high inflation rate. Why? Because when this Russia-Ukraine war happened, and there was Russia was being stopped by not doing business with other nations of the world, meaning that they that produce the chunk of the world oil cannot now bring their oil to the nations of the world. And oil is used for many stuffs. It's something. It's gold now. Oil is something precious now. And since we are not, if chunk of the place we are getting oil is being cut from the world, meaning that high inflation rate, oil prices will go up. And when the oil prices go up, high inflation rate will hit the whole world.
Definitely.
That's the reason. So when Trump comes in power, he's able to bring peace between Ukraine and Russia. And then when there's peace there, and that is when the world will also be at peace, and high inflation rate will see a low inflation rate, and the world will be at peace again.
Yeah. So it's really good news for Trump winning this election. But for me, I'm very happy that he is going to kick against the satanic agenda of the people of the Eye of Providence, against the one world digital currency. In fact, he has talked about it, that he's going to stop it. There's not going to be any one world digital currency. That's another satanic agenda with a one world government. But so Donald Trump winning this election, it's not by mistake. In fact, the eclipse that happened, I think somewhere, was it July or June? Yeah, somewhere July, June. That eclipse was a sign that God is making change across the globe. In fact, God is going to ensure that people that have right-minded people are put into the right positions. So God is making a shift across the globe. And Donald Trump is one of them that we have seen winning this election. Well, guys, we thank you for sticking a stay around from the beginning to the end of this video. But I've been promised of coming your way with a video of Lilith, who was a first wife of Adam. A lot of people might not know that Adam had a wife before. But then sometimes things like this crop in, and I have to pause, work on this video, and then get back to it. So in fact, I'm working on that particular video. But also soon we need to draw the curtains to this video, and from the Discover Self Studio. My name is Lawrence with
It.
So we see you again another time with another video. Bye bye.